Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ghost Stories for Scary Times. I'm your host, Tim Wolfman, and it will be my pleasure to share a great deal of ghost stories with you over the upcoming months. This all stems from a love of ghost stories that I've had ever since I was a wee lad, all the way up until now that I've become this grizzled old man. And I'd amassed quite a few more ghost stories before the COVID-19 quarantine kicked in. Now, when that started, a part of me was attempting to find a silver lining, and that was I was going to get to catch up on a lot of those ghost stories that I'd been collecting. And I shared about it on Facebook. Now, a really good friend of mine named Jen came up with the idea. She was like, well, why don't you read some of these stories to us on Facebook Live? And so I did. It turned into about hour-long shows, and the feedback that I was getting was pretty impressive, and people seemed to enjoy it. And which is something I will continue to keep doing. But a couple of my friends thought it might be a good idea to start a YouTube channel as well, too. So people didn't have to wait once a week for it if they wanted to get some more distractions. And so here we are. Now, I'll mainly be focusing on classic ghost stories, though I will be going into legends as well as ghost stories and how they relate to pop culture these days. But for the most part, it's just going to be me simply reading stories. No big special effects, nothing of that nature, though I do plan on attempting to improve the production of this over time. Now, most of these stories are going to be about 20 minutes long, though some will be shorter, and there will be a few that might even be quite a bit longer as well, too. So what this is about is exploring our imagined fears to help us deal with the real fears that are outside. And if you are still under quarantine at this time, stay safe. Remember that this is eventually going to end. And if you are giving in to despair or depression, make sure to make a connection. Call some family and some friends. Do some Skyping, or come up with your own project like this and see what you can do. Other than that, thank you very much for giving me your time. I look forward to sharing some of my favorite stories with you. And thanks for giving my YouTube channel a try. It's very appreciated. And if this concept seems like something you'd be into, then do the old subscribe and like. It would be very appreciated. Looking forward to sharing some stories with you very soon. Bye, all.